Hey YouTube, how's it going? Torsar here with another sports talk video. And today I wanted to talk about the greatest rivalry of this NBA generation, and that being LeBron James versus Steph Curry. Now their teams are going to face off against each other, the rare 6 seed versus 7 seed matchup. We usually don't get this. Like in the East, you have the chalk, the 2 versus the 3, the Celtics versus the Sixers. Usually that's the matchup you get in the first round or in this going into the second round. The first round teams, the higher seeds very often win, but when you have two veteran-laden teams like the Warriors and the Lakers who, they were probably the favorites, most people would have picked them going into, especially with the Grizzlies players being hurt and Sacramento being such a, they're a good team, they're an up-and-coming team, but they're a very young team and they had zero playoff experience. Now, that being said, the Warriors were horrible on the road this year, so it was surprising to see how well they did on the road in that series, or at least a little surprising, winning Game 7 on the road, winning another game on the road. You can't take them for granted now. And the Lakers, I'm just glad they got rid of those mouthy Grizzlies. I mean, just the perfect example of if you're going to talk trash, that's fine, but you better be prepared to back it up. Now I'm hearing rumors that I don't want to be the villain Brooks, won't even be with the Grizzlies next year. I think that'd be a smart move. Pin it on someone, get rid of the cancer in the locker room. I mean, there's a reason why the saying is don't poke the bear. When you poke a bear, bad things happen. You get mauled. He said he pokes bears. He openly admitted pretty much just being stupid. I poke bears, aka I am a dummy. I don't listen to old proverbs that say, do not poke bear. There's a reason why they say that, okay? So, all that being said, this is a great matchup. This has always been a great matchup. I know it's not in the finals, those Cavaliers and Warriors teams, as much as some people might have hated those. And it did get kind of boring when Kevin Durant joined the Warriors. I would have much rather seen that series go back and forth with the teams as they were. It would have been nice to see Kevin Love and Kyrie stay healthy the first go-around. Because I think LeBron would have had a better record. Let's see. These are their accolades going into this matchup. James is a 4-time champion, a 4-time finals MVP, a 4-time MVP, and the leading scorer in league history. Steph Curry is a 4-time champion, a 1-time finals MVP, a 2-time MVP, and the league's all-time leader in three-pointers made. And this is the 6th time they will have matched up. The series starts tomorrow night. In case you're watching this at a later time, that's May 2nd, 2023. So Golden State beat his Cavs 2015, 2017, 2018. The Cavs beat the Warriors in 2016, and they beat him in the play-in game when they faced them 2 years ago when both the teams were a little bit down. This one, again, it's a little bit different. It's a series in the Western Conference, but they're both playing for their legacies. Whichever team wins this one, they're going to have a chance to go on. They're either going to face the Suns or the Nuggets. So far, it's looking like the Nuggets. I don't know if the Suns are going to have anything for him, but don't count Kevin Durant out, that's for sure. Now, probably 10 years ago, maybe, definitely when the Heat played the Oklahoma City Thunder in that first finals LeBron James won, you would have thought that it would have been LeBron James versus Kevin Durant would have been the matchup. But with him having joined the Warriors and not having had much success besides that, being injured for a couple years, it really turned out to be LeBron and Steph. They're such different players, too, with Steph Curry being a pure perimeter player, mainly focused on shooting threes. LeBron having more of an all-around game, probably known as the actual better passer, better floor leader, just affects the game more overall. I'm sure there's some people out there who just don't like LeBron who will say that Steph's a better player. I just think that's That's lunacy. I will say that I never thought Steph Curry would have a chance to crack the top 10. In a lot of people's minds, he's probably a top 10 player now. Not there yet quite for me, but just like I don't think LeBron James' tale is over and that he doesn't still have a chance to be the GOAT. I think if he could win one or two more titles, he definitely can still add to his case. Again, there's going to be some people out there who say, nope, there's no way you can ever catch Jordan. It doesn't matter. Jordan 6-0, 6-0, you can never beat that. But, longevity has to play a part in it at some point, something that Jordan just didn't have. But Steph Curry, he can also still add to his legacy, obviously, and he has been adding to it these last few years, obviously winning the title last year and getting the one bugaboo off his back that he didn't have a finals MVP so far and hadn't really played great in a lot of postseasons, or at least like definitely in the finals. I know a lot of that was injury history. Last year, he got that all out of the way. And then this year, what some of the performances, a 50-piece in a Game 7, that's all-time, like the last video I made where the playoffs where legends are made. Well, he's making it. He's already a legend. He's still adding to it. LeBron James still has a chance, obviously, and it just ups the ante when you're playing another all-time great. This is what made Magic and Bird so great. And this is one of the, dim spots, in Jordan's career, is that he never really had a rivalry like that. I know there was the Reggie Millers and, the Utah Jazz with, what's their names? Their names, Karl Malone and, why's the point guard? I can picture his face too. It's just, whatever, I'll think about it in the comments. Either way, he just never, Charles Barkley, who was Jordan's rivals? He just beat everyone. No one really challenged him too much. Like I said, he always got a stiffer challenge in the Eastern Conference probably than he did actually in the finals, having never even played in a Game 7. And, it should be an incredible matchup. I don't know if you guys had to pick the all-time best rivalry. For me, I think it's obviously Bird and Magic. There's some others to choose from, though. I don't know. Some of these teams are just so dominant. That's what made Bird and Magic so great, is that they just went back and forth. When Kobe and Shaq were dominant, no one really challenged them. Those Spurs teams just did it so sporadically, where they won every 2 or 3 years. That never really made it so that, I guess you could say, LeBron, when he was with the Heat, that kind of became kind of a rivalry for a couple years. But nothing that was long lasting, not like it was through the 80s with Bird and Magic, and not like it has been in the 2010s with I just thought of it, John Stockton. I don't know why I couldn't come up with his name while I'm shooting the video. Either way, guys, it's hard sometimes when you're doing a live take and you're just trying to come up with names. But either way, this should be a good one. It's the matchup we've all been waiting for. It's the matchup we wanted. It's the matchup we all deserved. And this could end up being the best matchup in the entire playoffs. Obviously, the NBA Finals always has an extra level of, an extra level added to it. And it's too bad we couldn't see this one. The seeds just matched up, so this is going to be in the Western Conference semifinals. This would be really fun if it was in the Western Conference Finals. But again, you got 4 good teams: the Lakers, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Suns. No matter who of those two make it, between the Warriors or the Lakers or the Nuggets or the Suns, it should be a good matchup. I'm thinking it's going to be the Lakers versus the Nuggets, but we'll see. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come out on top in this series? And what's your all-time favorite NBA rivalry? Doesn't have to be even necessarily you think that's the best. Just what is your favorite? I think we could probably all agree Bird and Magic is just the best one of all time. So what's your favorite one? And, maybe you don't agree with the Bird and Magic. And if you can come up with a better one, let me know in the comments. But Anyway, guys, I'll wrap this one up there. If you got this far, as usual, thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.